All right, so we're going to be going over Day2 PDI. You saw how to do the basic call. I want to just kind of handle a couple of situations really quickly on how to handle some things. So on the last call, you talked about the person calling back after getting 3 more. So let's pick that up where that left off. Okay, so Fast Start Hotline. We have things rocking along. We got Steve at 11 appointments. We got 4. We got Mary at 8. We got John at 15 appointments already, and we got a whole bunch of people at 5 and 6. Who's this? What's going on? Hey, what's up, Kimmy? Kimmy, so great. What's going on? Hey, I saw you already got your 5. Okay, so you're at 8 now? Awesome. And what was your goal? Goal is 15, so you're almost halfway there, okay? And well, actually, you're past halfway there. That's awesome. I got to learn how to do math. Now, so cool. So I have you there now. Hey, everything's straightened out for tomorrow. We talked about bringing your as far as samples and all that kind of stuff. Really? Okay. So now, well, how did you plan on doing it? All right, well, when you got accepted for the job, how are you planning on doing it then? Okay, well, okay, yeah, obviously you can't take it out of your paycheck. We went over that in training. So, well, who are you going to ask? You're going to ask your mom? Okay, when she gets home? Okay, now, have you talked to her about this yet? No. Okay, so understand that when your mom comes home and you're like, oh, by the way, I need $147, she might be a little surprised there if you haven't talked to her about it yet. Okay, so let me ask you this: what's the backup plan? Okay, well, is there anybody left? Well, I mean, other than your mom, like if you had some kind of surgery, who would you call? I mean, you got 8 people that you set up demos for. Are any of those aunts or uncles or anybody who likes you? Okay. Well, yeah, probably they won't give you $147. I mean, I understand, but if you get 3 of those people to lend you $50. Or you get all 8 of those people to lend you, $30. That's you're there. Yeah, actually, they don't even have 30. It's 20. 20 times 8. So here's the thing. I mean, you don't have to ask for all the money from one person. Okay. And by the way, you don't even have to get the money. You can get a credit card number. So you say, hey, look, I got to start training. So instead of saying I need $147, I would say pick 3 people that you think would lend you $50 on their credit card, and say, I need to get a sample set to do my job, and I need $50 to get the sample set so I could show it to people. I'll be able to pay you back. I already have 8 appointments set up, and I make a certain amount per demo anyway. So I mean, you're already on track to, even if you don't sell anything, you already got enough money there. Does that make sense? Okay. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to figure out the situation. I want you to call me back tonight, okay, and let me know what your situation is. Even if it's real late, leave me a message. Okay? Yeah, because you got all these appointments set up. I mean, you can't do them if you don't have knives. All right, cool. All right, but here's what I want you to do in the meantime. The best thing to do is when you talk to your mom is to say, look, I've already got, 13 appointments set up. And so you can always, I mean, worst case scenario, you can always call people back and not do the demo. They won't be mad at you. But I would expect that if you say, hey, mom, I'm making, $15, $16, $17, $18 per appointment, and you've already got 12 set up, they could probably help you out. That's a little bit easier than saying, hey, I don't have any set up, and I'm trying to make money. Does that make sense? Cool. All right, so, hey, I'm here if you need any help. But again, you're at 8 right now. You said your goal is 15. Do you have more people to call? Okay, cool. So let's make the calls, and then give me a call back and let me know what your situation is, so we can deal with the whole thing, and I can just know that you're ready to go and you're ready to rock, because I think you're going to do awesome. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later, Kimmy. Bye. Okay, so that's just one of the ways that you can deal with that. Sometimes reps, they don't understand the fact that they can ask 4 or 5 people that they can get a credit card. Like, they just don't understand. They have one person that they're focused on. They're like, oh, I'm going to ask my uncle, and that's it. And so you have to give them a backup plan. You have to tell them how to go about getting it. Understand if a rep comes into training, they do not stay in training if they don't bring sample kit money in. And so you have to work with them on the phone that night. And a great thing is when they say, well, I don't know how I'm going to do it, it's just, hey, well, how did you think you were going to do it when you got the job? I mean, we told you about it. It was very clear. It was very upfront. why didn't you know about it? All right, so so let's not put all the eggs in one basket, and then become a problem solver. And tell them, hey, can you talk to 10 people and have them give you $14? Okay, you can do it with a credit card. You can get the credit card number over the phone. So tell them, especially, and then also have them get the appointments, because the more committed they are, the more appointments they have, the more committed they are to getting the money. If they have 2 appointments, then they're not going to be committed to getting the money, and therefore, because they don't see that they're going to make the money back. But if they set up 6 or 7 appointments, then they're going to be more committed to getting the sample kit money, because they have so many appointments set up and they don't want to go and cancel them all. So make sure you're getting them appointments on top of just trying to get the money. All right, so that's kind of how to handle that situation there as far as Day 2 PDI.